Okay, so now step by step, this is the Porsche Cayenne Turbo 955 exhaust system that I'm redoing because the original catalytic converter downpipes that I had removed and replaced, I used V-band clamps, and unfortunately the V-band clamps were not secured and were very difficult to align correctly due to how complex the nature of the bends in the pipe are. As I walked myself through this, I made sure to achieve making sure that I put in the correct bend. So that way I could. All right, sorry about that. I didn't have the lights on, so I had to turn them on. So the pipe that I'm working on here is it's over here. Obviously very cramped, as usual. It's a wonderful thing working on a Porsche. Anytime you're done, you'll need back surgery. Okay. So essentially, the fitment is going to have to be to that right there. A little bit twisted, so it's about right. I can't get a good view of it. So my goal is to put a 3-bolt flange on the side where I have the V-band clamp flange at right now. Remove that, and the other side I'm going to weld to the end on this side here for this curve, which then will marry up to both sides and allow me to be able to put a gasket in between it and know that I for sure have this centered on the flange when I tighten it down. As in the previous times I've tried this, I constantly have a problem where the exhaust is pulling down on the flange and it causes an alignment issue, resulting in a leak and an O2 sensor code and a check engine code. As well as if you fail to replace the 5-bolt star pattern flange at the back of this cavity into the bottomless pits, to which you're going to need a bore scope in order to remove these particular bolts. Without a bore scope, you have to have hands skinnier than your youngest child, or hire him to do the job for you, because your best chance of this is a fat chance into nothing. I cut the pipe off in order to gain better access up on top of the catalytic converter before I had the ability to weld and create my own exhaust pipe coming down and be able to cut the correct mandrel bends, as it requires a ton of tools, a ton of cutting tools, bench grinders, angle grinders, sawzalls. You have to have metal blades, you have to have cutting oil, lubricant, safety equipment, personal protection equipment. So all of the things that I'm showing you today, I just want to make it very clear. Don't try this at home.